logo with the Oregon State.
Production happening now.
Oh, what's up, REA?
Let's do it, guys. We're out here at the building, getting some of the first looks at my signature frame in person, and almost lost for words. It still does not feel real, and I'm really hyped on how everything came out. Got the REA logo with the Oregon State represent, and just some simple stickers to keep it straightforward, but I'm excited to see these out and about.
Hell yeah.
Also got some bars that match every color of the frame. So if you're looking for a kit, we got you covered.
There it is.
And gotta get the best grips in the world.
Yep.
Always need a headset. But yeah, this stuff is gonna be on the site soon, or in your local bike shop or S&M dealer. Keep your eyes out. They're blowing like hotcakes out here.
It's time. Jason Ball unloading first batch of REA frames. Going back to white. Of them are here. REA frames, Bennett Tan and Purple Rain with the matching bars. A couple other white bars in there. Custom white frame in there. Stickers will be put on after this. Be the rest of the colors.
Hey, leave those out here for now. That handlebar rack's pretty heavy, so.
Least REA bars going out, same colors. Purple Rain, Gloss Clear, Bennett Tan. Trans Smoke Black, Gloss Clear, Bennett Tan, Purple Rain. Looks like we got some stickered REA frames now. Thanks to Gio over here, filling in
What's
for
up,
Rita.
guys? How's it going? Filling in once again.
Oh yeah.
Call for duty.
Whenever we need him, he's here.
That's right. I'm on call. Call girl. Signature. Goldie. Gotta make sure they stay on.
Give it a good rub.
Lined up. Cool. We don't want to make sure they're touching, so it looks good. Just badass stickers, by the way. Homage to Josh Stricker.
Oh yeah, Stricker PBR combo kind of.
Gotta make sure we line it up here straight. We don't want it too crooked. And ready to go.
There it is.
The Benetton. Okay.
It's like Rita's getting hooked up. A little surprise for when Rita comes back.
Oh yeah. There we go.
Look at that.
That's good. Interior design coming in. Look at that.
Yeah, beautiful.
I can see what you're doing. Yeah.
Gio's testing it for Rita when she comes back.
Make sure. That's the only reason I'm here. To make sure everything's good.
It's like a whole new world over here.
Yeah.
You can see everything.
Dude.
Nice cloudy day in Southern California. Got some orders going out. Mattiak was out getting a new setup. These orders over here going to Dan's Comp. We got a bunch of frames going to Dig It in Japan. This one going to 4130 in Spain. Big order going to BMXI in Australia. Things going out. Look at that thing. What you got going on here?
Just putting another one together, making sure everything's perfect, sizing everything up before we start cutting, mithering, welding, make sure everything's super dialed. A lot of work that's going to go into this frame, so.
You got there, Chris?
Oh, thank you, Murphy. DJ. Front triangle. Production happening now. For 27.2 post. Euro BB, 73 mil. Not that big, 1.75" down tube. 42/52. Integrated headset, so that's an 1.5" taper. That's the first one that we've ever put on a production bike around here. Brake line guide. So this one is a 23-inch top tube, so all the top tube links are going to be roll marked here on the seat tube. And that's the front triangle. Looking good. This is the FSA 42/52. That's 1.1" top, 1.5" bottom, 45/45. Those are the angles of the chamfer on the cup. This is different than regular BMX 41.8mm integrated headset. So you got to get the right headset. That's the top, which looks really close to what we're used to. They call it 42. We're gonna grab the calipers and double check that and make sure it's not just 41.8 and they call it 42. Then that's the big one on the bottom. So obviously we've got the big one on the bottom so that you can use an aluminum steer tube on a suspension fork. And you want that aluminum steer tube to be really strong. And the way to make it really strong is like beefing up the diameter down here. In order to fit it in, you gotta have this big taper guy on the bottom. Last thing you want is some little aluminum steer tube breaking on you. So, we grab the calipers. Yeah, lo and behold, It is 41.8.
Same.
So that's the same headset that we would use in any of our regular BMX bikes. But for some strange reason, over in the mountain bike world, they're calling these, they call these 42 and 52. Fine with me. Oh no.
You think it's 51.8?
No, it's actually 52. It's 51.98. Yeah, 52. That's 52. So anyway, that's the headset that you're gonna want. 42, 52, integrated, 45, 45. That's the 45 angle. You don't want the 35, 45. There's a couple different versions of these out there. I went headset shopping at some local bike shops today. Ended up getting this one at Orange Cycle. Thank you, Orange Cycle. You can find Orange Cycle right there at the Orange Traffic Circle in Orange, California.
What do you got here?
Well, we got the down tube, the BJ frame, 1 3/4 diameter. This is the kind of a complicated miter to cut. So we've got the bottom bracket shell, seat tube. So a couple miters going on there. This has also got, it's real subtle, but it's got a top to bottom squash here. So it's, I don't know if you can see that from the side, but this tube actually gets wider towards the bottom bracket shell. So it gets wider here. So that gives it, you know, a little bit more contact on the bottom bracket shell side to side. So looks cool, but also I think it makes it a little bit stiffer. And then, you know, you've got your head tube miter, which you got a lot going on here because you've got that flared out top tube. But these are the first miters. Then we'll come in, Matt will come in, hit these on the sander, clean them up a little bit. So that's your down tube. So we've got the sub-assemblies for the BJ frame, chainstay sub-assembly, seat stay sub-assembly. So 4 different top tube lengths from 22.5 up to 23.5, but they all have the same rear end. So there's, you know, we're not like the Steel Panther where we had longer rear ends. So everybody's riding the same rear end on these, which is pretty short for you know, for the size of frame that it is. We've got little laser cut shields. I don't know if you can see that. Little laser cut shields in the bridges, which is pretty cool. And these things are fully welded. So they're sturdy. This one's still, the seat stay sub-assembly is still gonna get another miter on it, but the chainstay's already got the miter for the bottom bracket. So they're just gonna get cleaned up a little bit. The laser cut drops, drilled and tapped for the tensioner. These are fully welded. So, and serial numbers are already stamped on all these, sequential serial numbers, one on each frame. And your brake line guides are welded on there as well. So we're ready to go. We'll get the front triangles wrapped up and we'll start putting rear ends on them.
And now you're doing QC,
Well,
huh?
no, I'm inspecting Thomas's inspection work. So I'm doing quality control on Thomas's quality control.
Double inspection.
So, yeah, I mean, unfortunately, these things happen. We got a little nick in this guy here. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna buff that thing out of there because it's barely anything. But then we'll make a note that this particular frame's gotta go up for one of the solid colors. So we're not gonna do a translucent color on this. So it can be, what are the solid colors? I guess it can be limo black.
Limo black.
Yeah, so that is Thomas's quality control. Good job, Thomas. How you doing? Is that all that's going, Julio?
Hey man, is that it? Yeah. Some race bars, cruiser bars, motor highs, going out to get painted. Bunch of stuff, just got back from paint.
Yep.
What do we got on there?
We have 9-inch FU bars, Credence XLs, no exit bars, another Credence XL bars, and some REA bars and Grand Slam bars,
Sick.
12 steps and 11s.
All right.
Made in USA. 78058. That would be handlebar material. Is this all 0582?
Yeah,
So how many feet is this total?
5,000.
5,000?
Yeah, a little over 5,000, I think.
Just in these 3 bundles is 5,000 feet?
Yeah, 5,126.
And there's nothing else on that truck?
No, I ordered 065 with it, and it showed up last week, and this was a week late.
5,100 feet. American made.
Freebird, huh?
Yeah.
Freebird.
I just heard the joke.
Explain what's going on.
Sprockets, back from the anodizer. Lots of different styles, lots of different colors, lots of different sizes. Look at these Tough Mans. These ones have to go to the laser etcher because they get some more stuff on the backside. But we've got these Tough Mans in 23s, 24s, 25s. We've got Tough Mans in 27s. We got everything here from 23 to 44. So let's just do the smallest one and the biggest one together. Look, there's a 44 chainsaw in the new olive green. So that'll match a turtleneck. And this is a Tough Man because it looks like a tough wheel. Tough Man, tough wheel.
Mm-hmm.
Part of the Man series. What is this one here? Is this a Man? This is a Man series, right?
X-Man.
These are men's
Look at all these
sprockets.
men.
Yeah. X. See how there's an X there?
Oh,
See what I'm saying? It's an
Wow.
X. But look. Well, look at this. Like, you know, little arms, a head, little legs. It's like a little man.
little man.
Little X-Man.
X-Man.
Yeah, got it.
Figuring
Okay.
this out.
So anyway, here's our smallest and here's our largest. Let's put them together. Let's see. Look at that.
That's pretty crazy looking.
Yeah. So all of these are 24 mil holes, center bore, and they'll come with hat washers for 19 and 22. So we've got all the bases covered here on spindle sizes. So blue groove, matte gray, root beer, olive green, matte black, blood red. And that's about it so far, but we've got a few more boxes of sprockets and we've got boxes of stems. So keep an eye on the S&M site. this stuff should be on there soon.
In stock soon.
In stock. Yeah. Geo over here,
Look at that.
part-time Uber driver, part-time Sprocket production
Handler.
guy, production handler.
How does Rita do all this on her own?
Yeah, we need Rita back.
Where's Rita?
She'll be back on Monday. She is off on vacation, so
Rita, we miss you.
we need Rita back.
Margaritas.
We need margaritas is what we need. But we
That's
need
it.
Rita too. We need Rita so that we can have a margarita.
There you go.
Little laser cut shields in the bridges. Made in USA.